We are sounding the alarm on the state of Florida's fragile coral reefs. Some scientists fear that as much as 90% of our original coral cover has been lost.
Now a local nonprofit is fighting back, launching a project to replace our dead reefs by creating new ones using art and science and a beloved mythical figure to raise awareness and much needed funds. 1,000 Mermaids is tonight's Don't Trash Our Treasure.
On a brisk December morning, I joined a team of divers in Fort Lauderdale on board the American Dream, bound for the waters off Hollywood Beach in search of mermaids.
Everyone knows a mermaid, right? And folklore and the sailor stories.
But this is no fairy tale. In fact, these special mermaids made of eco-friendly materials may hold the key to bringing back Florida's lost coral reefs.
I mean, it creates ecotourism, but more importantly, creates habitat and aids in restoration.
An army of mermaids deployed to the bottom of the sea to inspire us all into action.
We bring awareness to marine conservation through sculpting people as mermaids and sinking those down in the ocean to create artistic artificial reefs that still create habitat for fish.
The goal is to get to 1,000 mermaids. Marine scientist Shelby Thomas is helping to orchestrate the project. She's the co-founder of Ocean Rescue Alliance, ORA, a nonprofit that since 2019 has fused art and science to create artificial reef sites off the coast of South Florida, 2 in Palm Beach and this first one in Broward.
City of Hollywood is the first city to actually invest into building these artificial reefs with us.
I met Shelby in the parking lot of the Hollywood Police Department, where the latest 20 modules, including 4 new mermaids, were being staged before finally being deployed. It is urgent work.
Florida, we have the 3rd largest reef in the world. And unfortunately, stony tissue loss disease has been rapidly degrading natural reef systems. The coral tissues will start to become white and bleach, and then that's when you can really see that those corals are dying.
In fact, according to a recent NOAA study, 75% of Florida's coral reefs are eroding, fueled by climate change and human pollution. If all the reefs die, the entire marine ecosystem will collapse.
We only live on this earth because of our oceans, and we need healthy ecosystems for that.
2 days later, those mermaids and modules were on a barge that took them to their final destination, about a mile offshore, directly behind the Hollywood Diplomat Beach Resort, each hoisted up by a crane and then dropped into the sea some 45 feet below, where industrial divers strategically arranged them on the ocean floor. It took a year of planning just to get here.
This has been a long-awaited, long process, working with over 10 different agencies to get this done.
And a month later, we went down to check on how the new reef was doing. Life was blooming.
Actually, the fish move in the night of, and I like to say if you build it, they will come. And that is very true with the fish.
It'll be about a year before corals can actually be transplanted here. Special locks placed all over the structures will make that process a lot easier.
The innovation with this is to actually be able to simply screw in a coral fragment. So all the nurseries, for example, University of Miami's Rescue Reef, will grow corals directly on these fragments on a plug in their nursery.
Thomas says in just 3 years, corals at the first 2 sites are already thriving. To date, some 25,000 of them have been successfully outplanted. A very promising outlook for this new Hollywood reef. And Mayor Josh Levy, an avid diver, can't wait to show it off.
We want to welcome everyone from around the world to enjoy this, and we love the fact that it combines the arts with the marine environment together with the mermaids.
I already see we are going to have more dives, we're going to have more people, citizen scientists helping us outplant coral, helping us save the reefs, 1 reef at a time.
With these new additions, ORA has now deployed 200 artificial reef structures to the bottom of South Florida's coastline. 39 of them mermaids, only 961 to go.
I'm extremely happy. I mean, it's so nice to see this is such a long process, and to finally see the reef in the water, doing well, surrounded with fish, and get to enjoy it with you guys. Just an incredible experience.
Indeed it was. The goal is to also create these underwater sculpture parks closer to shore so that snorkelers can enjoy them too. The team is also designing specific structures that can also help with resiliency to protect against storm surge and coastal erosion. A win-win, a big ecotourism draw that also restores our corals and encourages more biodiversity to our marine ecosystem. If you'd like to learn more about the 1,000 Mermaid Project, how you can dive these sites and even help outplant coral, scan this QR code right there. It'll take you straight to the Don't Trash Our Treasure section on local10.com. Not just that, but if you want to memorialize someone, you want to honor someone, you can actually commission a statue and you can honor them at the bottom of the sea.
How
And
interesting.
each statue costs
What a
anywhere from
cool idea.
$7,000 to $12,000. It's a great way for them to make that money, the funds they need to be able to
And they don't move
replicate
around.
this mission.
And they stay put.
No, they weigh like 3,000, 4,000
Okay,
pounds
they're
each
not
structure.
moving.
Yeah, they're not
going
moving
anywhere.
anywhere. But it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Such a cool idea.